All right. So Mickey Mouse is having a nasty divorce with Minnie Mouse. Mickey spoke to a judge about the separation. Judge says, "I'm sorry, Mickey, but I can't legally separate you two on the grounds that Minnie is mentally insane." Mickey replied, "Huh? I didn't say she was mentally insane. I said she was fucking goofy."
Yeah, never heard that one before.
Of course not. It's awesome. Hit the intro.
Welcome to the OFL podcast, coming to you from some hellhole in America. Now here are your hosts, David, Ram, and James. Let the pain begin.
Welcome to the OFO podcast. Now with 100% more James. As James is back. So how was the super space herpes AIDS?
No, I gotta apologize
For
last week.
For what?
We misunderstood what happened.
He had a cold. I'm sorry.
He was stranded in space.
Oh, he was stranded in space.
And he needed aid.
He needed aid.
Yes.
But what about the herpes?
I just made that up.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm cheeky like that.
You're cheeky like that.
Yes, my book Megaspace isn't just a book. It's actually my real experiences in the universe. I just put it under a different name.
And now also the OFL podcast is now with 100% more delusions. How are you going? How are you doing this week, Ramp?
Doing fucking awesome. I haven't fallen down this week, so.
See, you didn't do that last week when he wasn't here. Now you've taken his thing, and I bet he's sitting over there going, "Motherfucker, I was going to say that."
I guarantee you, he's sitting over there going like, "Yeah, that was a good one. I should have said that."
I like it.
All right, well, let's find out. James, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing well. No traffic meltdowns this week, so I'd say things are going good.
I was about to have one. Fucking semi right over here, fucking broke the fuck down. I was like so leaning for my Beretta. I was gonna pull it out and just
these fucking 18-wheelers, and they're blocking both lanes.
Oh God.
And there's signs on this fucking road that says no trucks. And then over here where they're like supposed to be driving down, there even has signs if you go further down, it says truck route. Okay.
That sucks.
Okay. On a less lighter but fucked up note, remember when I told you the story of when I went to Wisconsin and I had to deal with changing the locks at my friend's house because I guess the father of the children, the ex-husband who was smoking rock for like 3 days, and well, he died.
Alrighty then.
Yep. So I feel bad for his kids. Kids ain't taking it easy, but most of the kids kind of figured this was going to happen. So
that's typically the route.
Yeah. Thursday night, my friend Larry messaged me. He's like, "Hey, did you hear about Jose?" And I'm like, "Which Jose? I know like 15,000 Jose."
Yes, he does.
And he's like, no, you know, Becca's ex-husband. I'm like, no. He's like, oh, he died. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, well.
It's unfortunate. Was he trying to get help or?
No, not at all. He was
That's
found
so
on
sad.
like a friend's couch, and they didn't. According to the police, they found no trauma, so that usually tells me, yeah, he overdosed. So I might be wrong about that, but what he was doing, I wouldn't be surprised.
I feel for his kids.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, all of his kids are adults.
Yeah.
Still.
It still sucks. But yeah, there you go. All right, before we get into too much of this weird shit, let's go over our sponsor. And shockingly, we have a new #1 book on here, and that is Waking Wild 3, the Harem Survival Adventure book. That sounds like it should be made for kids. It's like a coloring book.
Really?
It really does.
Apparently, putting that second part helps people find it. I don't usually put that stuff in there, but you know, people that are looking for that, apparently that helps them find it when they search. So, you know,
they should just be going to Amazon, typing in wank material, and they can find your books, sir. I mean, that's how I found it.
That's how I found it.
Sure, right. Yeah.
The #1 right there for a good while. #1 under wank material.
#1 with a heart on. It is wonderful.
That's funny.
We tried.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, it's funny because it's true. We have a couple of new subscribers out there in YouTube land. sorry that you accidentally subscribed to us.
But thank you for doing so.
Yes, thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
I've been posting like the joke of the week on there for about a week now or so. I've been going back and just cutting like the 15, 20-second clip of the joke of the week and putting them in shorts. And surprisingly, we're getting a few hundred votes on that. So that just goes to show we should just make the podcast like 20 seconds and then that should be it. We'll make so much money. We'll be dancing buck naked on dollar bills.
Use one of those things like Opus clips that will examine the entire podcast, or and then make shorts out of it.
I tried that with Gronk, and Gronk said, "Why would anyone in the fucking world watch this shit?" And Gronk doesn't cuss, so I'm like, "Wow,
Yeah.
it must feel strong."
I said the same thing.
Yeah,
And I'm on the show.
yeah, I agree, sir.
Yes.
All
I
right.
should actually ask Grok. What does Grok think about the OFO
Oh, wait, go
podcast?
back to the sponsors. You
I want to
you
go
gave
back.
it like 2 seconds. Come on,
Well,
let people appreciate it.
No one appreciates the sponsor. No
I
one
do.
except for me.
I do.
But I hear there are reviews coming out for this new book. It's going to be amazing. We'll find out more about that next week.
Wow, well, you can pick up Waking Wild Book 3 for only $3.99.
Or if you have
Isn't that
Kindle,
something?
or if you have Kindle, it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Or Kindle Unlimited. Or,
Isn't
is
that
it?
a great deal, everyone?
Yeah. I bought the first book. I still haven't read it.
No? Well,
I figure one of these days I'll get around to it. I'd be like in the hospital on an IV drip or something. And they'd be like, okay, I could finally have time to read. Damn. And that would be my hell. I'll be stuck in like
and then
hell reading the first book over and over without having to read the second or the third chapter.
and then the medical examiner will pick it up and finish it for you.
Probably.
Yes. Would you
Hopefully
like to
he finishes me off too. So this is a weird intro.
Do
We usually
you
don't
know
go
what
this long into
Grok
it.
actually says about the OFO podcast?
Yeah. Sure.
Shit.
This totally throws you off. So if you say no, it's okay.
Now go for it.
Grok says, yes, I'm familiar with the OFO podcast. The one with you three knuckleheads riffing on movies, world events, being dickish, and whatever else comes up. It's got the raw, no filter vibe. Asian Valentine's Day. That cracks me up. Take Super Bowl halftime rants, Twitter files, deep dives, Jason Voorhees figure gripes. Friday the
What?
13th. Okay, I don't know where that comes from, but you did talk about Jason Voorhees. So Friday the 13th watch parties with Crystal Lake memories and the occasional heavy moment like the RIP.
Oh, I posted that on Twitter because like the Jason Universe yesterday was asking what is everyone doing on for Friday the 13th. And I was like, I took a picture and said I'm watching the Camp Crystal Lake Memories documentary. So it literally scanned our profile.
Okay. Yeah, it did. I asked it and I saw it actually go through where it scans and it shows you where it's checking. So it says a bunch more stuff, but yeah, that's really interesting. Three knuckleheads talking about games, world events, and being dickish.
That's literally off the profile.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Hold on.
Well, that's where it's going to get to know. I mean, it's going to look at your public profiles before it does anything.
Before it watches the material.
Right. I was
There
curious
it
about
is.
that.
Three knuckleheads talking about movies, world events, and being dickish.
Way to go, Grok. We could have read that.
Yeah. The Great Shitting Pod. It didn't mention that where we're located at.
Great shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, Motorhead guitarist Phil Campbell passed away. That sucks.
Oh,
I'm a big
terrible.
Motorhead fan.
It does say it sounds like a fun, chaotic hangout.
Anyways.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt the podcast there for that little
Sorry to interrupt the podcast about the podcast.
about the
Yeah,
podcast.
it's a welcome interruption.
Oh, my God.
Let's shake things up a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right, guys. We've been at this for 10 minutes now. Go ahead and hit the intro. We're doing the Twitter files.
It's time for some weird shit on Twitter. It's time for the Twitter files.
All right, guys. So let's look at what's going on in the world of Twitter. This is what the FBI found out about Fulton County, Georgia. Because as you guys know, it was fucking raided by the FBI and collecting election results and things like that.
Was it? When they
Yeah,
refused to
maybe.
submit the documents about the election?
Who knows? It was they
Who
found
would've
drop
thought?
boxes invented, mobile voting in districts, D districts, meaning Democratic.
Uh-huh.
6.8 million mail-in ballots sent out without being requested. Ballots counted didn't match recount. 3,930 double scan ballots. Trump lost Georgia by only 11,000 votes.
Oh, they cheated that hard, and he still only lost 11K.
What else have we got here? Now this makes me happy, and I'm glad it happened here in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
All 9 of these Antifa, morons just got sentenced as they're guilty of terrorism. And let's see here. The terrorists ambushed ICE agents at their detention center in Alvarado, Texas, shooting one of them in the neck back in July 2025. And yeah, all 9 of these little bastards.
Yep. The sad part is they think they're heroes. It's because, and I blame this entirely on the media and the Democrats, which they're kind of the same thing. These people think that loading Jews up into trains and taking them to concentration camps is the equivalent of taking people that came in illegally and sending them back to the country where they came from.
It kind of is. It kind of is, but we're not barbecuing them. That's a big difference. Now, we're barbecuing it. I can see why they would be mad. We're not. We're just sending them home.
Yeah, I mean, we're killing them, sure, but that's the difference. You know, they're being treated well. These people are not being starved. They're not being mistreated. They're not being beaten. They're not being abused. No. They're being detained and sent home.
You'd almost think that, it would be part of the law.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But these people, they actually believe it. When you keep calling the good guys Nazis and you conflate all of this is what you get. Yep,
you get this all the time. I'm glad a lot of this shit's coming back to haunt them. Like Black Lives Matter has fallen completely apart. These assholes are going to jail. I'm very happy that common sense is slowly starting to come back, but unfortunately, there's still people out there that believe this bullshit.
And it doesn't have to be a majority.
All right, it's time for something retarded.
That sounds fun.
You want to trade shields?
Adamantium cuts vibranium.
Damn it! I failed fictional chemistry.
Stay. Just my luck. The wrong planet at the wrong time.
Quicksilver. You idiot. Ugh, you're so lucky you don't have a brother. Tell me about it. I'm an orphan and a widow. Christmas at my place. Flame on!
Flame off.
Die, White Walkers! Die, Snow.
Die, tribute. Die, orcs.
Die, Sky People!
We're the real guardians of the galaxy.
No, wait! I'm not an alien, I'm human! I want this helmet come off!
What the hell? Hey man, you're the one who put a target on it. This belongs in a museum. That's why I shoot first. Time to die, replicant. How dare you, sir? Get off my playing field. You're all under arrest. Hasta la vista, babies.
Get away from me if you want to live! Dracaris!
Come on. T-800, meet Mark 46. Oh, I hope this can be buffed out.
See you later, Terminator! Oh, you Slow.
I don't know who made this, but I watched it and I was like, "This is funny
It was
shit."
pretty
It's good. It's good.
I'm a big fan of President Indiana Solo.
Yes. I figured we needed this because of this next story. Mother gives birth in a bathroom and then lets her newborn drown in the toilet while she cleans up the blood with paper towels. Yeah. Anime 20 told Florida deputies she was hoping that the baby would hurry up and die.
What a terrible bitch. We should drown her in a toilet.
Yeah. And I mean, this is fucking horrible.
That she stayed in the bathroom cleaning up the blood using paper towels and wash towels from the birth of the baby until the baby died. And she did tell us that she was hoping that the baby would hurry up and die. It's a very tragic case. It's a tragic case for the family, frankly, for the mother. Very tragic.
For the mother.
I hate that. If this was in reverse, if it had been she had given birth and then the father came and put the baby in a toilet and let it drown, nobody would have said it was tragic for the father. They would have said evil. It's evil both ways.
I mean, there are people out there that are generally want children.
Mm-hmm.
Put it up for adoption. It would get a good home.
Mm-hmm.
But killing it in a fucking man, I hope this bitch burns in hell. That really chaps my ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on. Let's see something funnier. Well, this happened a little while ago. The shooter of the Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia today is reportedly Mohammed something foreign. A former Army National Guardsman arrested in 2006 for providing material support to ISIS. He just got out in 2014 and decided, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go ahead and start shooting up a school.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah.
Expect more of this kind of thing.
Yeah, oh yeah. Wait till we get to douchebag of the week. It relates to this. Okay, here's some funny shit.
Welcome back. And joining me now is the new Supreme Leader of Iran, Mojtaba Khamenei. Mr. Supreme Leader, welcome to Meet the Press.
Thank you very much, woman. Thank you for having me. I'm totally real.
Thank you very much for being here. I have to ask you the big question on everyone's mind. Who is in charge in Iran right now?
What are you talking about, woman? Can't you see me? I'm the new Supreme Leader. I'm totally real, by the way.
Well, you kind of look like you're made out of cardboard, sir.
I told you the Americans would notice, you idiot.
This all stems for, like, I guess a meeting
Mm-hmm.
that was held after he was, like, officially, like, made the new Supreme Leader. And in the corner somewhere they had, like, basically a fucking cardboard standee for him. No one's seen this dude.
Mm-hmm.
They think reports are saying that he's probably in a coma somewhere, and then he had broken his leg after like the bombing that killed his father. So I don't know, but I hope he survives and he comes out of hiding and addresses the public, because we've seen how it happens to all these leaders that do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. Texas teen shoots woman in the neck who was visiting her friend with cancer before stealing the car belonging to the woman with cancer. The 18-year-old Darius Dwayne Hall has been arrested for allegedly shooting Marietta Allison in North Houston.
Marietta.
There you go. The friend with cancer, Cassie Daniel, has shared a post detailing what happened. There wasn't any parking, so Mariana, or whatever her name was, had driven around to the block to find a parking spot, and we heard the gunshot, Daniel said. We were later told that her heart stopped immediately when Hall shot her in the neck. The man took her purse, stole her car keys, and took the car. He looks like a fucking thug.
Yep.
I'm waiting for the news report for his mom coming out. He was such a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Such a good boy.
Yep.
He did nothing.
And then for CNN and MSNBC to be like, and he was also white.
He was a white supremacist.
He was white as fuck. White supremacist. He yelled white power.
Yes.
While he was shooting.
He said Jesse Smollett was his Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another fucked up one. Former University of Kentucky cheerleader has been indicted on first-degree manslaughter charges after her baby was found dead in a trash bag inside a closet. So Laken Schmelning, 21, was indicted by Fayette County Grand Jury after a medical examiner determined that her newborn was born alive and died from asphyxiation, I think.
Asphyxiation.
Yeah, there you go.
Suffocation.
Yeah, I know it. I just can't say it. Damn it. Prosecutors said the medical examiner's finding led to first-degree manslaughter charge. The baby was discovered on August 25th, hidden in a closet in her off-campus apartment, wrapped in a trash bag and towel. What the fuck?
It's pure selfishness.
Yep.
I wouldn't do that stuff.
I mean, look at her. She's going to jail. And look at her. She's all make-upped up. And
lipstick and everything.
And
There's fucking these dumb bitches. They want to get laid. And they just don't want the responsibility of what comes with it.
No, they don't. And that's the truth. I mean, like my girlfriend would love to have a child again. I wouldn't mind having another one myself. But, I mean, odds of us having a child, probably not going to happen. And then you see stories like this. It just fucking pisses me off. Have you noticed I've been putting horrible stories and then following up with some kind of comedy? So here's some more comedy.
That way, it's a constant roller coaster.
Yeah.
Emotion, yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's some Jeopardy.
That's a globalist. Next up, 9/11, followed by famous fentanyl overdose deaths. Then we've got It's a Man Baby. Finally, we've got What a Fag. Notice FAG is in quotations there. Don, we'll start with you.
Let's try fag for $400, Alex.
Harry Sisson, an online content creator.
What is a massive fucking faggot?
That's it. Don,
Let's go fag for $600, Alex.
California Governor Gavin Newsom.
What is a total fag?
Oh, so close, but not quite there. Yes. Alex?
What is a raging faggot?
Raging indeed. Alex, go ahead and choose the next category.
Let's do famous fentanyl overdose deaths for 1,000.
Hey, that's not a real $20 bill. This random criminal became the face of a George Soros color revolution in 2020.
Who is St. Floyd?
I'm
St.
checking with the
Floyd.
judges, and yes, St. Floyd or George Floyd both work here. Alex, next category, please.
Let's go with It's a Man Baby for 1,000.
Daily double. Alex, what would you like to wager on this one?
So let's make it a true daily double, Alex.
This former First Lady is built like a linebacker, and many have suggested she is actually a he.
Oh boy, who is Big Mike?
Big Mike or Michelle Obama. Absolute pythons for arms, and maybe one in her pants as well. Alex, you've got control. Go ahead.
Wow, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
Okay, here's a stupid bitch.
I don't know. Is it snackable proof? Can you help him now? This right here is for everybody. They got me fucked up. You hear me? You want to take a hit? You want to hit it? Come on. Oh, damn, one more. We got to right here.
Was the TV up?
No. I just busted TV up.
All right. All right.
Carrying the bat and everything.
Oh, it's like it's almost like her actions had consequences.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's almost as if she's just straight up lied to the police.
Yeah.
They're literally recording it, not to mention the security cameras.
Yeah.
There's all
And the
these-
employee watching her do it.
And the other customers there too that saw. Saw her doing it and asking, "Do you want to hit it?" Also,
Hey, are you gonna believe her or your lying eyes and the lying videotape?
Yeah, I don't ever believe ghetto trash like that. Fuck no.
Good job, sir. This is why I love you so much.
You don't trust them. As soon as I see them, I make sure I still have my wallet too.
Yeah, it's funny. The whole racial stereotype bullshit. I mean, it's real. When I went to Houston a few years back, I went down a dark alley and there was a black guy walking up to me. So instinctively, I grabbed my wallet. But my better heads prevailed and stuff like that, and I was like, he's not for sale.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Not for a while now, too.
Alrighty.
A couple 100 years.
Two jokes for the price of one. This is the guarantee we have at the OFO podcast.
We're gonna get shut
Well,
down.
maybe I missed
so
it.
fast.
Did she say why she was doing that?
No, she just said they got me fucked up, and then she started hitting the TV.
Okay, I was just curious because I'm like, what? I mean,
That's it. But a ghetto trash woman like that could mean anything.
Right?
Yep. And mentioning a witch.
What the heck?
So this guy killed his son. And so the father's like, fuck you. And I would have done the same damn thing. Except the police wouldn't have held me back. I wouldn't have stopped until he was gone.
I'm actually surprised a lot of courtrooms don't have like some kind of divider between where the defendant is and where the.
Well, the COVID's not a thing anymore, sir. There's no more divider.
Right? We don't have segregation anymore, haven't you heard?
Yeah. Sir.
Except those little dividers at the groceries when you're checking out.
Right.
Little plastic sticks.
Yeah.
The only form of segregation we got left.
Everyone should go out. In fact, I think it's going to be one of our movies next month. I think we're going to be watching one of those movies. Is going to be Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I think we're going to have to watch that one just for context.
When?
Well, April's coming up. April spoofs.
Okay.
So, all right.
I've never seen Don't Be a Menace, and my wife was in shock when I told her.
Wow. Well, then we definitely have to watch it because I'm pretty sure James hasn't watched it either.
Probably not.
What the fuck? I can literally think of 1,000 ways better to die. Now, before I show what he died of, what are your guys' guesses?
Let's see.
Fire?
Yeah, I would say he either set himself on fire or fed himself to some sort of animal.
It is pretty horrible what happened. But it would be...
Wood chipper.
No.
No.
All right. Are you guys already done? You're going with fire?
Yeah.
You're going with fire. Okay. Let's unveil it. Downtown Los Angeles man dies by self-mutilation. Cuts off own penis.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
There's like a trillion
One less
other
stupid person.
There's a whole bunch of trans people that do that anyways.
Yeah, but at least they have some duct tape around.
He's trying to save himself some money.
Is that what he was? I mean, was he trying to trans himself?
I
or
have
something?
no idea.
Judging by the way he looks,
I mean, yeah,
probably
he looks a little.
Either that or he's a pedo. One or the other. They said, we're going to castrate you, sir. And he's like, I can do it myself better.
I don't know. A pedo wouldn't cut off their own penis. They would try and touch kids with it. But
yeah,
I would say he was trying to save himself some sex change surgery money. Do it himself.
Very well. Let's check the comments because, every once in a while, the comments will add like, oh, no, that's asking me if I want to leave a comment. Maybe later. Let's see here. Sometimes I'll leave some context to this. Sorry about your dick, bro. Cutting off your penis might result in death. Yeah. I love these. Thank you, Lord. As the world gets crazier, the nuts get easier to find. Well, cutting your pecker off doesn't make you a woman. It just makes you a guy that cut off his damn pecker. Make insane asylums great again. Yeah. Darwin Awards, a new volume commemorating individuals who improved our gene pool by removing themselves from it. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of horrible memes. What the fuck? I like the cat. What the fuck?
I love that thing. Whatever the fuck that animal is, I love that meme.
This is my take on it. Oh
Jeremy
no! Anyways,
Clarkson. Oh no! Anyways,
Right?
that's how he says it in
Yeah,
the show.
I would have never guessed that. That is just so utterly insane.
I think I might
Stupid
add that
show.
incorporation to like one of the stories. I'll try to find other ones that are like that. Like, guess how this person died. All right, moving on. This is the new way Iran is trying to take care of our Air Force.
They're shooting goats that are exploding goats. Oh my god, it looks so real.
Humanity.
Is this actual footage?
This is actual footage, sir.
Yeah,
Not the goat.
those things aren't really heavy and difficult to figure out. Stupid.
It's funnier the second viewing.
The little cry that it lets out.
Hilarious.
I've been joking with my girlfriend that her niece Caitlin has she's an MFA and she's been raising a goat for a couple of years. I was like, what are we gonna have the barbecue? It's like barbecues and goats, some good meal.
At least get goat milk out of it.
They don't think I'm funny. All right, let's see here. This is what happens to Muslims when they choose to leave Islam.
To Christianity and helped me to find an apartment. And the apartment happens to be right in front of the police station because God knew what was coming. Providence. Because when my parents found out, they called me home. And there in that living room of my parents, my mother, my father, and a Muslim scholarly person was there. So he was there, and the Muslim scholar, he folded his hands, said, you know what happens in Islam when you leave the religion. And I knew what happened. It's the death penalty. But I was just thinking, I'm living in Linz. How are they going to do that in Linz? Yeah. And he just said to me, you know, normally you get 3 days. That's Sharia law. You get 3 days.
To recant.
Yeah. And it's not just persuading the convert into accepting Islam again. No, it's torturing the convert so that he can become Muslim again. And if they don't, then you kill them. And that's not just a radical interpretation. That's, as I said, teaching of the Prophet Muhammad. And in my case, he said, we give you 2 weeks to come back. And otherwise, please don't let us do what we have to do otherwise. And I was just frozen because my family had just sentenced me to death in Linz.
So, yeah. So all those people that are saying that Muslims are all peaceful, loving, and they're good society, they're not.
I keep telling people, all you got to do is, you can just look at every Muslim country around the world. Even our allies are not good by our standards at all. Even our allies, like Turkey, you see that kind of thing going on there. So they're, and then when you start looking into the core text, you start looking into the Quran, and then if you start even going out into the Hadith and other aspects of it, it gets even worse. But the reality is you cannot change like what's going on in Iran unless the Iranian people actually remove Islam. They will go right back to where they are.
Yep.
Over time, even if it doesn't happen right away. They have very specific rules on how they deal with conflict, how they deal with people leaving the religion, things like that. These are very, very specific. They're not wishy-washy. They're not just interpretations. So, but people are ignorant of that.
It's fucking stupid. And people need to wake the fuck up that the more and more we're letting people in doing this shit, the more and more we're going to find more bodies, more terror attacks, and everything else. I'm sorry. It's the whole thing. I make fun of everyone because people fuck it up for everyone else. Are there probably peaceful, hardworking people out there of Muslim faith? Yeah, I actually believe that. There are some good people. But the vast majority of the other people are fucking it up for them.
Well, like I was saying the other day, there are basically 3 kinds of Muslims. Cultural Muslims, right? They may or may not actually believe it, but for the most part, they're just that way because they don't want to get kicked out of the family. They don't want to be killed. Yeah. They want to maintain their structure, right? You get that in all religions, in either way. Then you have the average everyday Muslim, the ones that we like to call peaceful Muslims. That isn't how Muhammad saw them. He saw them as resources. They're like the population of a nation, right? The population of a nation doesn't all go out there and join on the battlefield, right? You have a small percentage. This is the ones that people are nowadays wanting to call Islamists or radical Muslims. Those are the ones that are actually willing to do the violence. That's only a small percentage. In the United States, you only have 1 to 2% of the population that are willing to do the violence.
But there's so many of them that 1 or 2%.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot.
But you need the others to support that 1 or 2%, right? That's why when you have attacks, on one hand, you'll have Muslims in public who go, "Oh, this is so terrible. It's horrible. This does not represent Islam." And then they go party and they celebrate it.
Yep.
And we see it over and over and over. And this is not new. It's not just in the United States. It's happened in every country that they populate. They go in, they start off peaceful, nice. It's a strategy. You can go all the way back to Lebanon when they took over Lebanon. It's a strategy. And then once they have a strong minority, that's usually when the violence begins.
And I'm really against that because Lebanese women are fucking hot.
Hey, Lebanon used to be considered a strongly westernized country.
Yeah.
They were nice. They were majority Christian, but they bought into the same idea. Oh, these are peaceful Muslims. We want to be welcoming and loving and all of that. And they let them in.
And they got outnumbered.
Yep. Because they will have 4 wives and a buttload of kids.
Yep. And they'll all be teaching them the same shit, deaf to everyone else.
Yep. It's literally, it's a population game. So anyway,
I
will rant on that forever.
Moving on.
I've been studying it for a long time.
Yeah, me too.
You guys are ready for a racist field trip?
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
The racist field trip I have ever been on in my fucking life. They took us to a fucking cotton processing place. And there was a big ass cotton field out in the middle of fucking Raymond, Alabama, in the south of Montgomery County. We went there, and me and 28 other little nigglets in Miss Harper's 3rd grade classroom, they took our asses out there in the middle of the fucking August heat and said, "Hey, y'all," they gave us bags and shit, like little cute little plastic bags with a cotton puff person with a smile on his face. And they're like, "Hey, y'all go out there, have fun, pick as much cotton as you want." And so my stupid ass went. I went. My mama signed off on it and didn't think about it. And I went to the fucking field trip. Out there in the field, having a good old time. We were singing songs and shit. We just got there in the middle of the fucking heat. And then, I'm thinking, because it's a field trip, they told us you can pick as much as you want. Hey, you get to keep the fucking cotton. You can keep it. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep it. And we go to get back on the bus. They're like, "All right, kids, turn your bags in." And they take our asses inside and took all the damn cotton that we had. And then told us to get back on the fucking bus. So me being a little rebel, I took a handful of cotton, stuffed it in my pocket, and went home. Then my mama came when she was doing laundry the next night. She was like, "What the fuck? Is this cotton in your back pocket?" I was like, "Yeah. Where the hell did you get unprocessed raw cotton from?" Well, yesterday on that field trip, they took us to a cotton processing plant, and we got to pick cotton all day long. My mama came to the school, and I swear to God, that the shit went down. She locked this woman in a room like, "How dare you jive-ass motherfuckers take my kids and all these other ashy little Negroes to a fucking cotton field in the middle of the summer. You fucking soulless bitch." She fucking checked me out of school. I didn't go to school for 3 days behind that shit. She said, "I don't want to have to look at that bitch." She was pissed at everybody. Yes, that was the most racist shit I've ever gone through in my life. I didn't even understand what was wrong until the next year. I didn't even understand. I just thought we were just going to go have some fun in the field. Fuck that shit. That was fucking shit profit if I ever seen it. Fuck that shit. A racist field.
That's funny.
That's funny as shit. Now, do I think that was real? Maybe. But it's a damn good story.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Let's see what else we got. Breaking career criminal of long criminal history. Just arrested in Louisiana for allegedly, I like how they put allegedly, raping a 94-year-old woman just weeks after being released from prison for other charges.
What were those other charges? Probably worse shit than that.
Probably. Well, this is the last one for the Twitter files. Let's look at the comments here. There might be more info. Let's see.
Previous charges against him were dropped.
Probably. I don't see anything. Sometimes you'll get someone that's nice enough to post something. Chance, go directly to the whichever. Do not go past go. Do not collect $200. I love that. No, I don't see anything. Fun fact, a pack of feral hogs can eat a pedophile in less than 10 minutes. You know what? I think I'm gonna get some hogs. You know what? I think we need some wild hogs around here. You know,
It's a lot. It's a lot around here.
You know, I just think they're extremely cute.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the Twitter files for this week. Not as long as it normally is, but hey, we had some laughs, we had some cries, we fantasized about people getting put into wood chippers.
And hogs.
And hogs. And hogs. All right, guys. Well, it's that time of the week. It's time for the question of the week. Everyone's favorite segment. And this week we have a very important sponsor. As you know, Monday is St. Patrick's Day. And when you think of St. Patrick's Day, I know what you're thinking of. Green beer. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about leprechauns. They're evil, they're dangerous, and fuck all, we're going to be taking care of them. As we start our service, it's only on St. Patrick's Day. Surprisingly, they only come out one time a year. They're almost like the fucking groundhog in that aspect, except you can find other groundhogs. So, for your viewing enjoyment, our sponsor this week is the OFO Leprechaun Elimination Service.
Mm-hmm.
Please hit that commercial.
Are you sick of these fucking leprechauns as we are? Fear not, coming this St. Patrick's Day, we're hitting them hard with the OFO Leprechaun Elimination Service. We'll shoot as many of these little bastards as possible, regardless of how strong they are. We deploy the most technical equipment to catch these little green weirdos. With our giant nets, we'll easily be able to capture these fuckers, regardless of how fast they can run with their stubby legs. Don't worry if we are captured or even beaten. We'll sacrifice ourselves, if need be, to make sure they are all dead. Don't wait. Call today. Call 1-900-GREEN-FREAKS. A normal person of size is waiting for your call.
Okay, that's fucked up. Why are we still alive? I thought we exploded.
Well, we're resilient, if anything, after all we've been through and all the businesses we've started up.
Yeah, how's your hand doing? Because I know last week, slapping that fat chick, my hand
Still a bit stiff.
A bit stiff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, well, question of the week. What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Skinny dipping in a jacuzzi in the middle of the night in an apartment complex that none of us fucking belong to. That's the most spontaneous thing.
Okay. James?
Yeah, that's a crappy one. After a not so hot coworker in Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually wasn't even interested. I just did because she just offered it.
You were horny.
You have a pulse? Okay. Well, screw it.
That's not how I normally roll, but
When you say not so hot, what's the...
She was
jumbo nookie wookie pinchy
than I normally would.
She was plump.
She was plump.
She was fashionably plump.
She at least cute.
Barely.
She was just a girl.
I mean,
she was basically a hole with a mouth.
Because I think she really, really liked me.
Uh-huh.
That's actually why I felt bad about it, because it gave her hope for something more when there was no chance of something more. So, yeah. Sometimes spontaneity can be great. Sometimes, people get hurt from it.
Yep, leads you down the path of the dark side.
Yep.
What about you?
Your mom. His too.
Okay,
It was spontaneous. They were there.
I gotta have a real long talk with my mother.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Probably the most spontaneous thing I ever did is I went to the nude beach and got buck naked with 2 guys, a girl, and my best friend. Just because I was like 19, I didn't care. That's really it.
Yeah, well, we've all been there, David. Nude beach. 2 dudes.
It was 3 if you include my friend and 1 chick. That's what we like to call a quadruple devils.
I have no idea what that means.
I know.
You never had a devil's 3-way?
No.
It's
like, 2 dudes and 1
yeah,
girl.
the horns, like quadruple,
No, never.
No.
I love those stories. All right, guys. Well, we're still in the month of March, which means we're marching into madness. But we got another wonderful movie review. This one James picked because, we let him. So go ahead and hit the trailer for the intro for March into Madness for me.
It's March into
Okay, so this week's movie review is Falling Down. It is a movie that came out in 1993 about an ordinary man who reaches his breaking point and starts lashing out against various flaws he sees in society. And in case you guys are wondering, no, this is not a biopic about me. Just saying.
I was about to ask. I was like, that
Just
sounds like
saying.
David.
What'd you guys think of the movie?
Fucking awesome. I
It was
love
good.
Falling Down. It's such a great movie.
Yep.
I don't really would consider too much of a mind fuck. Not compared to like last week's movie. That one was a mind fuck. This one's more a
You're like-
thriller. Will he get away with it?
Yeah.
What is he going to do next? Kind of the type of flick.
Yeah,
I mean,
At the beginning of it opens up. It's like you're not expecting it to, but like 20 minutes into the movie, you're like, what other fucked up shit is this guy going to do next?
he's losing it as opposed to somebody else doing anything to him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was influenced a lot. I would categorize it more of like he reached his breaking point and people keep pushing him and he's snapping and going further and further down. Because at the very end, he even says, he's like, what do you mean? I'm the bad guy here? Everybody else was being a fucking asshole to me and I just fighting back and putting them in their place. You know, that's how I saw it, the movie.
Yeah. I see that a lot. I mean, the dialogue's good. I like the action paces. Even though his character seems kind of stumbly, like when the kid had to show him how to use a fucking rocket launcher. So I did it. I appreciate the inclusion of my brethren, the Nazis.
Come on.
I look. I have German heritage in there. I'm pretty sure someone in my family a long time ago barbecued a Jew. I'm just saying, it happened. But then on the token side, I was also killed by the white man because I'm also part Native American. So I get the boast of both worlds. James, what did you think about the movie since you picked it?
Also a good movie. Yes. I liked it. I think it's because we all he's a character that you can both sympathize with and hate. Because he does some pretty fucked up shit, but at the same time you can understand why he's angry at each thing. Because a lot of those issues were very legitimate. You know? I mean,
yeah, but I've never gone like fucking off the rails at a fast food restaurant.
That's why you can sympathize, but you can also hate him because he goes way overboard, right? Instead of a constructive way to deal with it, he starts pulling out guns and getting
The
crazy.
guy who does not jerk off.
I mean,
I'll tell you, I'm angry. I go home, rub one out. I'm good. I don't give a fuck. I just want to have a cookie and watch some TV.
What he did to those two gang guys that came and
Yeah.
tossing him, that was completely legitimate. I was like, okay, that's a good guy move. That he wasn't the bad guy in that.
Yep.
Those other guys were. You know, when he
the homeless guy asking for change. Too.
Yeah. Change, you got change.
He's like, anything. I don't care if you got a dime in your pocket, give it to me. You know, when he's telling him he needs money to get back home, he had to sleep in his car. He's like, all right, where's your driver's license? He's like, I don't have one. He's like, you drove all the way here without a driver's license? Well, show me your car registration then. He's like, all right, fuck it. And he gets mad because, he just wants money. He's not, he's just feeding him a line of BS.
I know. I run into too many of those people out there. So my daughter, she needs surgery. She's only 4. And I'm like, then why don't you take her to Shriners?
Yeah, right.
They'll pay for it completely. You don't owe a damn fucking thing.
Right.
I had this.
And honestly, what I hate about Obamacare, right? But if you're literally unemployed and you have a kid, you literally get free insurance.
Yeah.
It's designed to keep people in that conditions because somebody like me doesn't get it because I work. Right? But literally, if you're homeless and you have a kid, you literally get free good insurance.
Yeah,
I
had this dude come up to me at a gas station one time, and the first thing he says is, "This is me and my best friend. We're going to a concert." First thing this guy says is, "Are you two from around here?" And I put my hand on my gun. And I was like, "What the fuck does that matter?"
You want to get down, big boy?
And I was like, what the fuck do you want? And he's like, "Oh, can you spare some money? Like, we just need me and my family. We ran out of gas." And I was like, "Well, you made it to a gas station." I was like, "Well, you don't have money for gas? Where are you traveling to? Where are you going? Where'd you come from? How'd you make it all the way here with no money?" And he's like, "You know what? Never mind."
Right. So yeah, this guy, like I said, that one scene, he wasn't a bad guy there.
No, but I think that's pretty much the only one. I mean, everything else he does, besides the Nazi thing, that was good.
Yeah.
But everything else was fucking just Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I've been pissed off at a fast food restaurant before. I
Yeah,
went
but
in
I'm not
there-
gonna fucking pull out fucking weapons and start assaulting people.
They were really rude to him. They were pretty fucking
They
rude.
were.
I mean, he was being reasonable and calm about it to begin with. I've showed up wanting breakfast at a fast food place with plenty of time. I think I had like 15 minutes until they were going to stop serving. They took so long to get to me. They were taking so long in the line, but by the time I got there, they're like, we're not serving breakfast anymore. And I was like, yeah, in 20 seconds, you're going to stop, but you can take my order now and put it in.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just being assholes about it.
You guys seen that movie Big Daddy with Adam Sandler,
Mhm.
where he gets
Yeah.
the kid and they go into the breakfast thing? Can you imagine if he pulls out a Glock and starts shooting because you can't get the kid some breakfast?
Like,
That's where his morning really truly changed when he got those guns.
Yeah.
Because before that, you know, he was standing up, but he didn't have guns to take it to the next level.
So he needs to thank the Nazi,
Yeah.
the Nazi, for everything that he did for him.
Yeah. Although I thought it was really fascinating, they actually made a pretty good social commentary with. I don't even know if they even realized it, but you know, when those gang guys came by and were doing the drive-by shooting, and they were hitting anything and everyone except him, right? And then when the cops are looking for him, the people are not wanting to cooperate because of the gangs. So it's like, okay, well, that's why the gangs take over, because you guys cover for them. You don't identify them. You don't,
If you listen to the cops talking about to the girlfriend that was in the car with the gang members, they were telling her that like a little girl got shot in the head and died.
Yeah,
because of them.
Yeah, I used to read about. I don't really read that much anymore, but I used to read about that kind of thing all the time. Drive-by shootings. Innocent kid hit in this building, person hit here,
Well,
and the person they were actually aiming at never hit.
It's hard for us to even see those stories anymore because it happens so fucking much.
Yeah, they just kind of stopped covering them.
Yeah, it's just like, what were you gonna say? Oh yeah, another drive-by shooting today, 4 people dead.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
And so unless it happens in a community where it just normally doesn't happen,
Unless it's actually like targeting a school or like a business or something like that, they don't care.
Yeah, gang shootings are so common. So it's a huge percentage of our actual violence in this country.
Yeah, it really is.
So, anyway.
All right. So, anyways, there is no nudity in this movie, at least as far as I can remember, unless I was blacked out and there was a titty that popped up somewhere.
No,
so
that Nazi guy was fantasizing about gay dudes.
Right.
Zihao, I guess. I don't know. So 0 stars on nudity. What did you guys actually think of the movie?
Fucking awesome
I
movie.
thought it was really good.
Star ratings.
Great
What were you
movie.
going to give it?
I'm gonna
5.
Go, I'm going to go 4.5, but pretty darn close to 5.
Uh,
I think 4.75.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's a bunch of silliness, but it's still a really good movie. I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
So averagely about 4.5 average for it. So a good movie, not bad. I'm looking forward to next week's review, as I've never actually seen this movie, and it's supposedly Ram's favorite movie of all time. I look so much to taking a heaping shit on it.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Probably.
I think James might really enjoy it, but
Well,
I'm sure you're gonna.
And if it's with like blue leprechauns, I don't know, maybe.
What?
I don't know. All right, guys. Well, it's that time after the movie review. We all get to sit down real comfy. We get on our PJs, and then we ask Mommy to give us our cookies and milk because it's time for Ram's top 10 out of context spots. Woo! Woohoo! Go ahead and hit his intro.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's rod is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
Take it away, Ram!
What the fuck was that about cookies and milk and wearing pajamas?
I don't know. I mean, I'm
God.
lonely, damn it.
You need to get
Spontaneous.
laid soon. All right, number 1. James wants to beat up assholes. It's confirmed now.
Yes.
And number 2, these Mexicans just learned the word fuck today. Guaranteed. Number 3, this movie was definitely someone's fantasy about beating up assholes. Number 4, I aspire to be this blunt with people. Number 5, I just assume that every guy who says queers and faggots that much has gay fantasies.
Hey, it's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, to each their own. I'm just making an assumption here. Number 7, that's my excuse every time I leave a job. I'm overskilled. Number 8, this bitch is so stupid, that's why she's a single mom. Number 9, my fat ass couldn't run that far if my life depended on it. And number 10, I blame the ex-wife. She seems like a total bitch, and I bet she made William crazy.
I agree. Women will do that.
Right.
She couldn't even give a reason why she divorced him, why she left him.
He wore glasses.
Did he ever hit you? No. Did he ever hit the kid? No. Did he ever threaten you? No. But I think he could have. Like, you could say that about anyone and anything.
I mean, I could push an old lady down a flight of stairs. I just don't do it.
A fucking chihuahua could have been violent against you.
It ran up my leg violently. And that was Ram's Top 10 out of context thoughts. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Loved it.
So from one excruciating list to another, we are going to be going into our douchebag of the week. So please hit that. All right. Well, this week's douchebag of the week or douchebags is, what do you know? Something bad happened in New York. Wow. So, in case those who didn't watch last week when I was talking with the show of Ram with James List.
James was stuck in space.
Yeah, James was stuck in space. These two douchebags decided to make basically little bombs and then try to set them off. I didn't see any reports. They attempted. That none of them went off.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
They failed chemistry.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they were incompetent.
Yeah, very. These two douchebags. And then the funny thing is, CNN went on, was like they were trying to target the mayor. No, they fucking weren't. They weren't even close to his house.
They were targeting the protesters.
Oh, yeah. They threw the bomb at the police.
Yeah.
Who were just there to keep everyone safe.
Good Lord. And let's see here. Device thrown outside. Oh, his mansion. Yes.
Outside? How many hundreds of miles outside his mansion was it?
No shit.
The protesters were protesting. They weren't a threat.
No, they were actually peacefully protesting.
Yeah.
Oh, someone actually peacefully protesting in New York. That is so fucking rare.
But in Islam, it is illegal to speak out against Islam.
Yep.
So,
So they decided to throw little bombs that did not go off.
Yeah, so for the people who haven't heard about this story, there was anti-Islam protesters. They were saying like, hey, these people, they come here, they're Islamic, they don't really mesh with our laws and our cultures here in the U.S. It's like it's becoming a problem more and more. We're seeing it every day. And then you had the anti-Islam counter protesters. There was like, hey, we're from New York. You guys aren't from here. We want everyone that's here to stay here. And that's when these douchebags yelled, Allahu Akbar, and threw a bomb right over his shoulder. You couldn't fake a more ironic fucking perfect photo than that shit.
And a gay throw, too. Yeah. Very limperistic.
You couldn't fucking fake it. The look on his face when he's like, we love him. We want him to stay here. And then the guy jumps over him and throws a bomb over his shoulder. The sheer look of terror on his face.
Yeah, that was the video we showed last week on the Twitter follow.
That's the basics of what was happening.
There's more to the story.
Mom Donnie blamed it on white supremacy.
Yeah, of course he did. Of course, these two guys did find out that they were trying to bomb Christians at the anti-Islam protests in New York, and are now in federal custody. However, let's see, I do have something on here. This was also just that same time they were finding other things suspiciously found in parked vehicles in the Upper East Side of Manhattan. That's another story that literally happened just a couple of days after. I don't know what the fuck's going on in New York lately. And here are the two douchebags handing each other
the device, yeah.
Both of them trained with ISIS.
Oh, no, really?
Yep.
No kidding.
Shocker. And let's see here. Former FBI investigator Bill Daley prizes New York City Police Department hero. See, there we go. That was him throwing there. And police actually took him down for a chance. But these guys do not get paid enough, and I'm surprised the majority of them just didn't fucking quit the job and leave after And a lot of them did.
A lot of them did, yeah. A lot of
Mhm.
some of the better ones.
Because it's only going to get worse for these
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
These are going to get hit, especially when they're going to get to the point where they're arresting people that are actually doing dangerous and harmful things, and then they're watching them getting released. Like, we'll give you
Yeah.
probation.
And then probably Mom Donnie or whatever prosecutor's going to be like, "Ooh, those cops should be in prison for handcuffing him like that." You know,
That's fucking stupid.
literally throwing bombs at people.
And here's the nice little purple walk for these ice hoes. I don't know why he's holding up a fucking finger. He's not part
He's
of the
like-
bloodline.
he's
Yeah,
like-
well, it's an ISIS thing.
It is?
I don't remember what it's actually called. It's like a ISIS salute or something. I don't remember.
The finger, one finger.
Yeah, it kind of basically looks kind of like this. Now they're going to say that I'm doing it, but yeah, it kind of basically
Terrorists!
You know,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's. I actually just learned about that just a day or two ago.
Look,
No,
if I'm going to throw up a finger, it's going to be this one.
I got a couple fingers for that.
Yeah. And you know, it is the double finger salute. There is something on here. Let's see here. And this is probably the better view of it. It's got better video quality. They're talking, and it was smoking. So I don't know what exactly happened, why it didn't go off.
That was the fuse. It was letting off a lot of smoke.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was smoking. They lit it, but I'm surprised. I don't know why it didn't go off. They actually got lucky. Those people, they probably would have all been killed.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Jay Clayton announces charges against these two douchebags. Free speech and peaceful assembly are the bedrock of American democracy, but violence is not protected.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
That's not even just violence; that's attempted murder.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, that's not smacking somebody.
No, it's not. It's like, oh, okay, I hit him in the face. No, I tried to blow him up. No, there was. Let's see here.
CNN is now receiving tens of thousands of calls to fire Abby Phillip after she blatantly lied live on air, claiming that Zoran Mamdani was the target of the two Muslim bombers in New York City, coming just a day after the network was forced to retract a sympathetic story about them. Wow.
Yeah, let's
Dude,
listen
fuck
to this.
CNN.
Let's listen to this cut.
Republicans say Muslims don't belong here after an attempted terror attack against New York's Mayor Zoran Mamdani, and House Speaker Mike Johnson says nothing really to condemn those comments. Another special guest is going to be with us at the table. Republicans say Muslim.
So yeah, that's her saying that they targeted. I mean, you literally saw them throw bombs at protesters.
Now, like,
Now, if it was the mayor walking out, and you see them running to him and throwing them at him, I would say that is 100% correct. Not even close.
And they're not going to. It doesn't matter. People don't understand what Islam does, what they do in Islam, right? People will be like, well, wait a minute. Islam doesn't mesh with the LGBTQ or the left in general because, you know, they really have a lot of different ideologies.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, then that doesn't make sense. Why are they combined? Well, it's because they have a history of this kind of thing, allying with people like Marxists and others in order to defeat their enemy, which they consider us or people conservatives that want to keep America the enemy, right?
Yeah.
Once you beat them, then they turn on their allies. So if they were to defeat us, they'll turn right around and turn on all these others. So someone like Mamdani. Yeah, him, right? He's out there pro LGBT. He is not. He's a Muslim.
no, yeah.
He's using that as a tool,
Yep.
in order to have an alliance to defeat what they see as their enemies, and then eventually they will turn on them. So,
Yeah,
but these people are too stupid to see it.
They're all too stupid because, I mean, you look at what they do to gay people over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, stone them to death.
Yeah, or if they're lucky, they get stoned to death. I mean, some of them will fucking castrate them, hang them, beat them, and then maybe kill them.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
even the Muslim countries that are our allies, like
They,
Turkey
yeah.
and Saudi Arabia, they still do the same thing. I mean, they don't not do that.
Yeah, the unfortunately, the LGBTQ, a lot of them, they're not, the brightest crown on the box. They're fucking.
They're retarded.
They're more afraid of Christians, which will try to convert you.
I think they would be more.
And it's not just them.
Look, I'd be
a lot
more
of
afraid of
people
the
on the
Mormons,
left.
man. Those fucking people are the Jehovah's Witnesses. Those guys are scaredies. I've never had a Christian come onto my door and knock and it's like, I'd like to talk to you about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Can we come into your house? No, never once. Never once. And they're wearing the little fucking white shirts and little ties are creepy.
The left here are so confused. Do you remember that that TV show? Oh God, what was that one? Where they thought basically they made it into like some kind of super Christian environment where they were making women get pregnant and all that stuff. I can't remember the name of the stupid show because I didn't watch it.
They're forcing women to get pregnant?
Yeah,
I think that kind of sounds like something my sister mentioned. I think
Right?
it was like The Handmaid's
The
Tale.
Handmaid, yes, because I never watched it, but I'd heard a lot about it, and I was like, if they had made it Islam, then yes, it would make sense. But there is nothing in Christianity that would cause that. So basically, the left is really terrified about Christianity. They really are. They have been for a long time. I think it's a spiritual thing, but that's my personal belief.
I mean, that's honestly. I mean,
but then they'll side with Muslims, which are 1,000 times more restrict. They will kill you for leaving Islam. Christians don't do that.
All right, I'm just going to look up a picture of Muhammad and put it on.
That's not biblical.
Don't do that.
They will kill you for being gay.
I encourage you to look up what happened with Charlie Hebdo before you do that.
Yeah. They will kill you.
They fucking came guns blazing and they shot up the place, and then they even killed the cops that came to the rescue.
It's kind of like that old comedian when he would have that puppet and be like, Ahmed the terrorist or something like that. I kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that in years, but it was.
He's still touring. I think he might actually be coming down here pretty soon. I actually wouldn't mind going to see him because he's funny.
It was.
All right,
I'll shut up now. Sorry.
So yeah, these guys are douchebags, and just I mean, people are in the news media is still going to support them. Try to switch it around, saying that they were doing something else.
I want to know, did that lady say that because that's her beliefs, or did the network tell her to say that?
I'm guessing it's probably a kind of both.
A lot of the times they're like, this is your job. You say this or you find yourself another job, Like that one reporter, he was getting a lot of props because the network messaged him and they were telling him to downplay all the support that Trump was getting. And it's like all these people's just fanfare and everything. They're like, thank you, Trump, for liberating us. You saved us from tyranny. Mm-hmm. And then the network literally messaged him. He was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not downplaying this.
I think I saw the clip of that. That's pretty funny. Someone actually out there with scruples.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that was your douchebags of the week. Unfortunately, there's many, many, many more of them. And then this day in society, it's just messed up that these type of people that go out there and they try to kill innocent people when they need to be put away into some kind of mental institution and just taken away all the rights, taken away all freedoms because they are just so stupid. And like them, I am stupid, and I feel like I should be taken away.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should be locked away and should have a dildo shoved up my ass and take it away.
I don't have one of those.
What does that have to do with James's takeaways?
I don't know. I just want to be touched, damn it.
Not by me. Okay.
So without further ado, it's time for James's takeaways. Hit his intro, please.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound in the heart of a moment. Wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every laugh's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
All right, James, take it away up my ass.
All right. Everyone gets frustrated.
I told you.
Yes. The difference between a bad day and a disaster is how you handle it. So there you go.
That's
Cheers.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
That was a letdown. It's like when my girlfriend's like,
David's sexually frustrated.
I am sexually frustrated, damn it.
Yep. I need to get a coffee mug with a little, pithy little things on there and be like,
it just says I'm a man of few words. That's it.
Yeah. I'm full hearting at this rate with your takeaways. Be just like you come out one day is like, yeah, Saturday sucks.
Yeah.
I might do that one day. Be like, yep.
Everybody gets frustrated from now and then.
Okay,
Hey,
guys.
but I got a book done, so you know, Megaspace.
A man of few words, but he writes
yes.
fucking books
as a hobby. It's not even like his job. He does it as a hobby.
Well, if you buy enough of his books, it will be his
Yeah,
job.
it could be his
Yes,
job.
keep buying them so I can stop doing the other stuff I do.
Yeah,
So I
buy
can just
book 3
do
now
books.
for only
Fuck no.
$3.99.
That means we'd have to put Brandon back at his old position. I don't want that. Oh. All right, guys. Well, it's the second week of the month, which means it's time for some weird ass stories from last month. So go ahead and hit the intro for it.
What the fuck? It's time for weird stories from last month.
All right, guys. So here are your weird stories from February 2026. A 25-year-old man in Pittsburgh, Montana, drove to the Granite County Courthouse to pay a fine he had received for open container on February 17th. While he waited, Sheriff Rico Barkett observed that he appeared to be intoxicated. He asked the man if he had driven to the courthouse, to which the man answered yes. He then admitted that he had 2 drinks and smoked 2 bowls of marijuana. A breathalyzer confirmed the sheriff's suspicion, and the man's blood alcohol was 3 times the legal limit.
3 times? Good Lord.
He didn't say how big the drinks were. He had an open container in his car. He was charged with aggravated DUI and open container. The sheriff office posted about this incident on Facebook, summarizing this with, "Stupidity is not an excuse."
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yep.
3 times the legal limit.
Yeah, that was me like
Jeez.
Thursday night, I think. Okay, but I
But
didn't
you
drive
weren't
anywhere.
driving,
I wasn't
yeah.
driving anywhere. I stick my ass at home.
Yeah, you're responsible.
I'm a responsible
I
drunk.
was just so drunk I couldn't find my keys.
I couldn't find my car, and it's right out there. All right, on February 11th, Ding Young, 26, entered a parking landscape van in Hialeah, Florida, allegedly with intention to steal tools inside. Miami reported, however, Young became trapped in the locked van and started screaming and beating on the doors. "Help me, I'm inside," he yelled. The landscapers called police, but didn't free Young from the van as there were machetes inside that he might use as a weapon. Young, who posted bail in an earlier case, was held on charges of burglary and criminal mischief. How do you get locked in a van?
Child safety locks?
Maybe. I don't know. But it's one of those work vans. I'm like visioning like an
Child
old
safety
beaten
lock.
up, like fucking rusted out van, for landscaping shit.
They
I
don't have handles on the inside.
I don't know. All right. Well, what else we got?
So you're not supposed to go in there and close the door on yourself.
Well, sometimes I do. It's like Blonde Star. You call Blonde Star, and you're just like, "Hell, I'm locked inside my car. I dropped the keys outside when I closed the door, and I can't get out."
Yeah, Blonde Star?
Yes.
Makes sense.
They're always on because you're always blonde. All right, city officials in Gastonia, North Carolina, got involved after a video surfaced of someone getting a tattoo in a Wendy's dining room in the city. The video was recorded on February 5th from outside the restaurant and shows a man with his t-shirt off and another person sitting behind him wearing blue gloves and holding a tattoo gun. A city official said an environment health team member talked to the store manager on February 6th and reminded them that the restaurant cannot tattoo without a permit. For its part, the franchisee said they took immediate disciplinary action to address the situation.
So it was one of the employees?
Obviously, I mean, there was after they closed, who else is going to get in there? I don't think they
Dude.
broke in. I need somewhere sanitary to tattoo you. Let's break into this Wendy's.
There's a reason that those signs used to exist, like no shirt, no shoes, no service. Like you don't, especially if you're gonna go to a Wendy's and eat something, the food's already disgusting. You don't want to see some fucking hairy man boobs.
Wendy's is good.
It sounds like an employee was using it as a tattoo parlor after hours.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's it didn't really say, but definitely it was one of the employees. We don't know if it was one, like the person getting the tattoo was the employer, the person tattooing was the employee. You'd think it could have been either or. I mean, the employee's like, yeah, you can come on over and just do it here.
Yeah.
And I got run of the store, or
I gotta stay clocked in.
We've all done that.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
We're good boys.
Yeah. All right, residents of Soton, Wisconsin, have been complaining to police about someone using a city park as their toilet.
The whole park?
The police department said that it received numerous phone calls from citizens who found human feces and used toilet paper along a walking path in the park. Using trail cameras, police discovered the person was fouling the park in early morning hours, then used a drone to catch a 46-year-old woman in the act. Officers say the woman is not homeless and she does not appear to be mentally impaired. So she was just doing it for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand homeless.
Or mentally unstable.
Yeah.
But
I bet she was a bitch. One of those stay-at-home on disability bitch, and she's like, these damn kids always in this damn park near my house making all this damn little children noise and friggin' ruining my day drinking and my sleeping. I guarantee she's
hey, look, just because I say the same exact fucking thing, it doesn't mean I go out and shit in the park.
Yeah, just you don't shit in the park.
I just piss in people's bushes.
You may be home drunk as hell, but you just don't shit in the park.
Damn right. All right, last story. Christopher Carroll, 36, was suspended from his job as a paramedic with the Baltimore County Fire Department and is facing 23 criminal charges following inexplicable behavior at work and elsewhere. Investigators said Carroll urinated in different spots all over his workplace, including on his supervisor's keyboard, in a pot of chili, and coffee creamer, and an ice maker. Prosecutors said Carroll urinated into the ice, wiped on a scoop, and used the scoop to mix the urine with the ice, all while filming himself. Other targets were someone's chapstick, a can of vegetables, and a carton of orange juice. Officials believe Carroll was making videos to post online subscription services. He was denied bail.
How big is this guy's bladder? He peed
everywhere. I was wondering the same thing.
Were these over multiple days?
I'm guessing these were because they said he was posting videos on his subscription service. So I'm guessing more or less that it was probably one of those scenarios where he's like someone there is like, "Hey, I know that guy," and so probably the city investigated it and probably found videos of him doing all that shit. Because if I'm doing a video service like that, I'm only going to do it at one item. I'm not going to do it all because I need to make more videos.
Yeah, somebody was probably like, I used to work there. I recognize that ice machine or something. That's a lot of piss.
And that is. I mean, I wake up 2 or 3 times a day at night, to go take a piss every once in a while. But
so the motive was he was doing it for money.
For his subscription services, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's just nasty.
That really is.
Oh, don't fuck with other people, especially their food.
Well, why not? I mean, it could be fun. I mean, I did it.
If I found out that somebody was pissing in my food, and I'd probably beat the shit out of him.
I wouldn't blame you.
Denied bail. So what he did was bad and really freaking weird. But then you get murderers that are given bail.
Or community service.
Yeah, right. What the hell's wrong with that? What is wrong with this picture?
He got 75,000 years.
I guess because it was just so many different offenses that it's probably one of those automatically there's no bail. Because it was 36 counts or 30 something counts?
Yeah, it was 37 counts.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. But I mean, what are you going to do about it?
I'm guessing he lost his job, so it's not like he'd be in danger of going back there and doing it again. But
he still works there.
He still works there, sir.
There's probably laws in that state that was it's not a fireable offense.
It's not.
He's got a disability. He claims that I have a disability. They can't accommodate.
He's like, I have narcolepsy, but my narcolepsy also involves me pissing everywhere.
Sleep urinating.
Sleep urinating. There's an actual medical thing for sleep fucking.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
So I mean, there's some people that got gotten accidentally raped and stuff like that, and they didn't realize it. But they, for the most part, it was they couldn't really, they legally were defined. It was a medical thing. They had no control over it.
But how can you, if it all appears legit and it seems like they're conscious, how can you say it was rape?
I don't know.
It wasn't the other person's intention to I'm going to take advantage of them They're clearly asleep.
Yeah, clearly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but when you have that disorder and shit like that, you're basically sleepwalking, but you're sleepwalking.
Yeah,
You're
they
dried out. You want to go and have
fuck,
sex with
man,
someone.
what's it called? They talk about it in a movie with Matthew McConaughey.
I know. That's where I
where-
kind of saw it.
Where he has that condition where he gets his girlfriend pregnant.
How the heck? We don't even have sex yet.
He's like, we always use a condom. And, she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like every night you bang the shit out of me without a condom. He's like, what are you talking about? And then they find out that he has that disorder. It's a real disorder.
I want that disorder too, except that I'd wake up and there'd just be holes in my wall.
He never once mentioned it during the day. It's like, man, last night was great. And he'd be like, oh.
What? All right, guys. Well, it's the end of the show. It's time for the game. Go and hit the intro.
You know what time it is, baby. It's time to play some fucking games. My nipples are so hard right now.
All right, guys. So this week, because we had so much fun, we're going to be playing Quiplash 3. So we're just waiting for Ram to join.
Who won last time? Remind me.
It was me. And who won before that? It was me again.
Who do you think's gonna win this time?
I think he's cheating.
'Tis the luck of the Irish.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah,
Irish.
you better be careful. We just started up that new business.
Yeah, true that. Except that I'm tall.
Yeah. Everybody's short with their kneecaps blown off.
True, but not leprechaun size. And I don't have a big pot of gold, because if I did, I wouldn't be here with you two assholes.
It's God Country. I'm Schmitty, and if I don't recognize you from earlier games, it's only because I don't care. And if you're not in the game, put in the room code and join the audience. Your vote counts too.
No, it doesn't.
It's the prequel to round 2, round 1. You're going to see 2 prompts on your device. Answer each one with a brilliant response. Soon you'll go up against another player's answers while everyone else votes for their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who
Yes, we know,
choose your
Schmitty.
answer. Off we go.
All right, here we go, guys.
That's a Jewish name, right?
What?
No, you'll see.
All right, no time like the present. How about we start with your last thought before passing into the afterlife?
Okay.
All right, vote.
I wonder which one of these is David's. That actually would send you to the afterlife.
Yeah.
Probably. Mm-hmm.
Let's see the next one. Something the Pope might sell on Home Shopping Network.
I was gonna
Okay,
put
choose
that.
your favorite.
These are both lame. What the hell?
What would you buy from the Pope?
Without further ado, Jesus' secret middle name. Now it's time
That's
to
a
vote for
Jewish
your
name.
favorite.
Gaylord.
That is. Oh no!
Jesus, Big Dicky Christ. My girlfriend's not gonna like that one.
Jesus, Gaylord Christ! Get over here. Ken, no.
No.
Round 2 is here. The points are doubled, so try to bring it, okay?
All right, already got this around here.
You excited? I'm excited.
No.
Feel these nipples.
It was pretty cold in here.
Yeah.
First in line.
That wouldn't mean anything.
If Father's Day dinner were a tradition, what would be the table's centerpiece? Punching your vote.
Father's Day dinner? Mm-hmm.
4, 3, 2. Damn you.
Next up.
Same concept.
Dangerous marital sex game.
Pretty much.
Tie yourself to the bed and they blank. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite whip.
To shoot you.
I chose. What the hell? I chose.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
now,
The
you
fuck?
know your clone isn't a perfect match when it's blank. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite whip.
No. You didn't even spell "and" right.
I was in a hurry, damn it.
Fucking idiot.
Let's see how things shook out.
That looks like a cock.
Yeah.
It's
cold.
Come on, Ram.
Last
One of us gotta
one.
beat him.
Oh, yeah.
Chance to strut your stuff. You'll each receive a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Pretty cool, huh? And you know what an odd number of players means.
No. What does it mean?
You'll be going against me. How about
Fuck.
that?
All right, what do we got here?
That's a winner. That's a winning one right there. Jeez, you're typing a long one.
He's writing a book over there.
Yeah, you got 15 seconds.
Tick tock, time's almost up. Let's get thripping. It's not your worst nightmare until there's blank, blank, and finally blank.
A clown, a hatchet, and an abandoned hotel. Oh, I wonder which one it is.
What?
3 secrets this group, you right here, are hiding from each other. All right, choose your favorite.
What the hell? Okay. Damn it. That's what you're hiding from the group?
You're hiding in your lows. Okay.
3P, baby! 3P!
Yeah.
He wins again.
Oh,
I
wow.
can't be beaten! I can't be beaten!
You can't be bought.
I can't be beaten! I can't be beaten! And there we go. That's another wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game. I figured you would have picked his.
Why was it so
I'm in love
wonderful?
with James.
I didn't think. I thought he was writing that about us. And I was like, oh, that's funny.
Okay, Ram, final thoughts.
Fuck you again for winning the game.
That's my line, sir. Usually I'm the one who's supposed to tell you because you win a lot. Just not the last 3 weeks.
Oh, this has been awesome. I'm glad that James is back with us.
Yes, I am. Now I need to sanitize this room after he leaves. James, final thoughts.
My final thoughts, other than fuck you for winning again. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yep.
Very good. And don't forget to go pick up his newest book, Mega Space 3. Wait a minute.
No, it's Waking Wild.
Waiting Wild.
Waking Wild 3.
We're still on Megaspace 2.
How about you finish? Wait.
I have not published it yet.
Oh, well, shit.
It's not come out until
Well, now that you've spoiled it for everyone.
Well, he already said it was earlier in the show. I just got the books confused.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
You're working on too many fucking trilogies, sir. You start with one trilogy, finish it, and then move on to the next book.
Yeah. And if you haven't tried Megaspace, go pick up Megaspace 1.
Uh-huh.
I hear it's got great reviews.
For a very reasonable price.
Yes, very. My final thoughts. I love James.
You're in love with James.
I'm in love with James.
I think we all love James.
I
You're
think, yeah.
in love with James.
Yeah.
He's my man crush.
Oh gosh.
It is not.
You really,
you know,
you really need to grow your facial hair back because that just looks so wrong without it.
Mm-hmm.
You got a purty mouth, sir. Oh, fuck off.